Yo, what's going on, guys? This is JMONEY back again with another Hearthstone video, and today we have the new patch notes for that are going to be coming out tomorrow. 29.4 of version of Hearthstone, where it's obviously bringing in the new mini set for Dr. Boom's Incredible Inventions, which, as long as you have 2,000 gold, you'll be able to get the regular version. If you want to splurge on the gold edition of the mini set, you have to have 10k gold saved up. I don't recommend using 10k of your gold on a golden version of the mini set, just to get the regular version. And if you do have 10k gold laying around, why not just go ahead and get that golden mini set? That way you can have the diamond Puppet Master Dorian, which is going to be insane. But it might not be as insane as we may think, because there is also a balance patch included in this. And first on the list is Deep Miner Bran, who has been terrifying and running rampant on standard ever since the Delve into Deep Helm mini set came out for Showdown in the Badlands. So really about like 4 months or something like that, he has been on a tear. But yeah, Deep Miner Bran finally getting nerfed. He's getting moved to 8 mana. Still has the for the rest of the game, duplicates trigger twice added onto it. I think Bran will still see play, nowhere near as much as it used to, but it will still be relatively good, I would say, because now on turn 6, instead of just dropping down a Bran, you could, if you're going up against an aggro deck, you could drop something that could clear the board, which 9 times out of 10 you were doing anyways. And Deep Miner Bran in those matchups won't even come until later, if at all, because if you just deal with the amount of stuff that they bring out, they just don't have enough gas to even deal with a Bran where you don't even need to play it against the aggro matchups. And then against like slower matchups, a lot of the times, unless you're getting pressured heavily, you could just drop this on 8 for and not worry, because if we all look back, this not only curves into Reno, which will just clear their board next turn anyways. You also have things like Badlands Brawler, who could just clear the board as well. I don't know. I think this is still good. It's just not going to be as good as it used to be. It'll still be up there in the tier 2 decks. Honestly, I think it'll still be above. It'll be around 50% win rate, and it'll still outvalue any other matchups. If you're playing Reno Shaman, you're still gonna lose to Reno Warrior, because Bran going to 8, it only delays them by 2 turns. So you have to like get the Dirty Rat to get on point and in order to even have a chance. But yeah, Deep Miner Bran going to 8 mana. It'll bring the popularity of the deck down, especially with the mini set coming out tomorrow. But I don't think this impacts Reno Warrior as much as it should. And then we have Saddle Up going from 3 mana to 4 mana. This is the only Hunter nerf in this set of patch notes, and it's the only other nerf in this set of patch notes as well. So Deep Miner Bran to 8, Saddle Up to 4. Zoo Hunter is still going to be good because it can still just beat you down aggressively. And yeah, I don't know. I'm still worried about. I'm still worried about Hunter. I think they're going to get a bunch of hits after the mini set comes out, in my opinion. I it it makes the board for Hunter less sticky a lot of the time, but if I'm being honest, the Hunters don't care because they're just gonna still have their go off turn with things like the what's the Observer of Myths and the snakes, as well as Patchwork Pals to get like Leok and Huffer out there and just beat you down. Just only thing they're gonna have to really worry about is this going down one turn later, which honestly I don't think is gonna impact the deck that much. What's the deck at right now in terms of standard? Let me see. Right now, it is 57% win rate in Diamond through Legend. Since, well, how about over the last week? Over last week, 55, basically 56% win rate. Yeah. Really, only cards I'm worried about are things like, there's a lot of cards in the Spell Token Hunter that are pretty yikes to go up against. like you see here, Sneaky Snakes, 62% win rate against all classes in Diamond through Legend. Let's move that up to Legend. You got Ziliac somehow up at 61% win rate. I mean, yeah, you get Ziliacs out very easily anyways, so in this list, so yeah, that plus like the little buffs from the ticking module and the pylon module, it makes sense. And then Sneaky Snakes, 61% win rate. Mantle Shaper, Mana Cheat, 5/5 and everything, 60% win rate. I mean, hell, you could get this down to 4 mana with the Sneaky Snakes in the opening hand. I mean, RC Rampage is a big card that scares me all the time. Remote Control is a really good weapon that I think should probably get a durability shaved off of it for right now. Thorn Mantle Musician has been absolutely insane in this list because it can make one of the snakes a 2/2. It can do all sorts of crazy things. Yeah, and Jungle Gym has went down to like 55% win rate in this list, and that is still insane win rate for that card in the opening hand. But yeah, Saddle Up going from 3 mana to 4 mana. I also just want to see real quick. Right now, Saddle Up is only a 57% win rate. But when played, 58% win rate. That does make sense. I mean, like, it's usually played around turn 6, so a lot of the times people aren't going to care whenever they're playing this. It's just going to mess up a lot of their things if they want to like get extra Jormongers if they have them as well off of the Awakening Tremors. But yeah, I'm kind of let down about the patch notes. I was expecting like 3 or 4 nerfs. I was expecting at most like 5 nerfs, but I mean, Deep Miner Bran needed to be nerfed, and I guess Hunter got another hit, but I don't think it's enough for either of these. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, there is a upcoming Twist season if you're interested in that for June. Yeah, in June, so you can't even play it for half a month. Great job, Blizzard. And there are 4 heroes that you get automatically for this upcoming thing, where it has choose from exciting new heroes, each with their own pre-constructed deck, hero power, and unique passive effect. So, for example, Rafam, somehow at 35 health, 1 mana hero power. I think I will take it. Discover a spell from your opponent's class that costs 3 or less. That could be pretty good, yeah. And then the passive for him will be your legendary cards cost 1 less. There will be 4 that you can get automatically with cards already in the core set. Those cards being Illidan Stormrage, from having access to the Metamorphosis card in the core set, Alakir the Windlord and Shaman, Archvillain Rafam, which will get you this Rafam, and yeah, in Warlock. And then Leroy Jenkins, I'm curious about what his stuff is going to look like in this Twist set. I might actually play some Twist, but I don't know. And then there are 2 that you only have to open a single pack of a certain expansion. Those being Kael'thas Sunstrider. You just have to open up a pack of Ashes of Outland cards, and you'll get the hero for it for the Twist season. And Cthulhu, which you just have to open 1 pack of Whispers of the Old Gods to get him. And then the other cards, you have to have the actual legendary cards that it references to in Hearthstone. So Nozdormu, the actual Nozdormu, where it makes your turns 15 seconds long, not the ones that set each person up to 10 mana crystals for Paladin, and also not the one that both people have to have in the deck in order to have each turn be 15 seconds. The original Lich King legendary card from Knights of the Frozen Throne. The original Zyrilla 4-mana 4/4 card from, I believe, Forge of the Barons. I could be wrong. I believe that is where it comes from. Patches of Pirate from, I believe, Gadgetzan? I could be wrong. I didn't play during that era. So either way, you have to have the original Patches of Pirate card. Same goes for Finley from League of Explorers. King Crush, which a lot of most people should be able to have, where he was in the core set for a long time until he just got rotated out for King Plush to be made in the Whizbang's Workshop. Forest Warden Omu, which was the one from Spellburst? I believe that was Skullomance Academy? Yeah, that was Skullomance, not Stormwind or anything. Dr. Boom from, the original Dr. Boom card from Goblins vs. Gnomes, I think? I could be wrong. Maybe. I forget when Dr. Boom came out, but the Dr. 7, that's all you need to know. Zul'jin, whenever from Rostkhan's Rumble, I believe. Yeah, that was the hero card from it. N'Zoth the Corruptor from Whispers of the Old Gods as well. Brann from where you get it from the League of Explorers adventure, so you'll be able to get Sir Finley and Brann pretty easily if you just play the adventure. Guff Rune Totem, which is also from Forge of the Barons, I believe, and Arphis, which is from Knights of the Frozen Throne. And yeah, all these cards you have to work for or pay for or craft if you don't have them, but you will at least be able to get 6 very easily. You'll get 4 right off the bat, and all you have to do is spend at most 200 gold if you want these other 2 heroes. And then you can actually get the Brann and the Finley relatively easy if you purchase the if you purchase the League of Explorers Adventure and just play through it. I should have most of these. I know I don't have N'Zoth. I know I don't think I have Arthas. I'll go through whatever cards that I don't have later on in my free time. And then a little bit of arena updates. So tomorrow, whenever the patch goes live, all current arena runs end. So if you already have an arena run going, just leave it at like 2 losses, and then you'll be able to get a free tavern ticket for another arena run. You'll get your rewards from the current arena run. So try and get as many wins as possible and leave it with 2 losses if you can. And then we have an in-game event where you can get up to 6 Whizbang's Workshop packs and a free Shaman hero skin. So the Thunder Ape Shaman hero skin. Monkey! But yeah, that'll be happening from next Tuesday, the 21st. So keep an eye for that. And you should have a good amount of time to complete those event quests for the event XP. You just need to get up to 4,000 and you should be good. Just hope that they don't have like a legendary lock behind thing like they did for Geppetto at the start of the Whizbang's Workshop event. As well as hopefully you just don't get the miniatures and minis and stuff like that. And then also down here, there's a dev comment for they're working on the progression system where people are complaining about the weekly quests, which I agree. The ones for the battlegrounds as well as like the ones for the miniatures, those are very, very hard. I just always re-roll them whenever I get the chance. But yeah, they're gonna be making the next weekly quest update is planned for the next scheduled client patch, which is 29.4.2. So the next patch, there will be a update to the weekly quest. We don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but it's gonna be something. And then a bunch of bug fixes down through here as well. But yeah. Let me know what your thoughts on this set of patch notes is. What do you think of the nerfs for Brann and Saddle Up? And also, remember that the expansion comes out tomorrow. I mean, not expansion, the mini set comes out tomorrow. So let me know what decks you are wanting to run tomorrow and after the mini set comes out. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment down below anything. I read all your comments. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next video. Take it easy.